Morning, everybody. How you guys doing? Brian Kruesi Originals. This nice little update video of where we're at, what's going on with projects, and what's coming up on videos. It is Wednesday, I think. It's early as a fornicator in the morning, and I just came from the gym. I'm here by myself. I do this shit right here. YouTube shit right now. Lots of computer work. I got like 3 hours of computer work every morning before usually everybody gets here, 2 or 3 hours, and then we start our motorcycle mechanicing day. And I wrench like a son of a bitch until about noon now is the goal. I don't want to work past noon. I just want to do more fun marketing work, stuff like that. And I can't fucking wrench anymore, dude. My arms are killing me and my hands are falling apart. So 6 hours of turning a wrench a day is my max. And so I go real hard. And I don't fuck with nobody. I don't look at my phone. I don't talk to nobody. And I just get it done. And then we get back to business. And then we are going to, you know, have fun the rest of the day. Do things like, before it got real big, I've been doing this a long time, but I was kind of cut right here. Before this got real big, I was doing this for a long time, but I wasn't putting a lot into marketing, I guess, and it was more just for fun for me and my homies. I was making enough money, the bills were sort of paid, and we were having fun on motorcycles and not missing any parties and not missing a minute to ride and just fucking off a lot, dude. It was a lot of, you know, living like we were rock stars without the income. But it was a really good time, and then it got real serious, and like coronavirus happened, and we just were like, oh shit, you know, the shop's kind of dead. So we started working on YouTube and doing what we're doing now, and just kind of running hard with it. And I had to learn all that stuff, and we're still learning all that stuff, and we suck still, we know, but we're doing the best we can while still having a good time. So it got really, really busy, and I get really obsessive about shit. And if I'm like, the business is turning, I'm gonna work every second to turn it up as much as I can, which is a problem because I've been working 7 days a week since December something, and it is February, and I gotta fucking stop. So we've made this new motto, done by noon, so kind of to force me to slow down a little bit. So that's I think it's just issues, man. You grow up real poor, like real poor, and having nothing, and then you finally get to a point to where you start making some money to where you can buy things that you've always wanted. Like that's why most of my shit is like toys. It's asinine for me to own the stuff that I do at 44 years old for a normal person. Like, I own shit that a teenage boy would want to have, and that's how I live it. Little mini bikes and Harleys and trucks that look like Tonka toys and airsoft guns and gel soft guns and throwing knives and fucking driving simulators. And I blow my money on so much toy bullshit, it's unreal. We probably have a nice building, or I don't know, I'd have money in the bank if I didn't have so much shit. Anyways, want to buy a motorcycle, anybody? I definitely need to sell some of those because I did build a lot of motorcycles over the last year. But it got so busy, and we lost track, I think, of who we are, me and Trent, as how we started out and how we wanted to keep things since day one. This was always supposed to be about having fun, and when it became like not fun, we weren't going to do the shit anymore. And I don't mean YouTube and stuff. I mean this whole business, like Kruesi Originals, period. Like, I don't want to be that miserable corporate working dick. Fuck that. So I'm gonna slow my shit down. I'm gonna work till noon, and then from noon to like 4, I'm still gonna be here, but it's gonna be more on getting back to the old roots of what made you guys want to watch us anyways and follow us anyways, because, you know, we were working, you know, we'd work for 3 or 4 hours and we'd ride for 3 or 4 hours, and then we'd work for 3 or 4 hours and we'd party for 7 or 8 hours, you know, and it was good living. We were broke, but it was good living. But from this point forward, you know, if you call here afternoon and maybe we don't answer the phone, it's because we're riding a motorcycle, or we're in the sun, or we're asleep on the couch in the back, because I'm building a living room for myself in the back of the shop. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work till noon. Let's real talk now. I'm gonna work till noon, and then I'm gonna sleep on a couch in the back of the shop until like 4 o'clock, and then I'm gonna go home. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Oh my God, I can't wait. So back to some updates. Twin cam, he's back there somewhere. Softail. If you guys haven't seen the video yet, I rode wheelies on it. That's right. I rode a sit-down wheelie on a twin cam Softail. And my God, you wouldn't believe how many dildos are messaging me going, well, the guys at Thrash and Supply wheelied a bone stock Softail. Check it out, and blah, blah, blah. So many messages. That's a fucking M8 Softail. I've been stunt riding an M8 Softail for years. Anyone can clutch up an M8 Softail. If you can't clutch up an M8 Softail, you sure as fuck can't clutch up a dyno. They're gravy. Balance point sucks on them real bad, but they come up and you can run power wheelies on them things all day long, which is what those dudes were doing with power wheelies. No one sit-down wheelies, a twin cam Softail. Really look into what a twin cam Softail is if you guys are confused or don't know what the difference is. There is a large difference between the M8 and the twin cam. The M8 is it a better motorcycle? I don't know. The M8 makes a lot more power. The suspension setup, you can at least get it taller and you can do more stuff with it, performance-wise. The twin cam is a more well-built motor than the M8. I don't know. Twin cam costs like, you know, 15% of what an M8 does. So there you go. Twin cam it is. But that thing is dialed. The brakes are, God, it's been such a struggle with brakes on that bike. Unreal. So right now we have a brand new 19mm Harley Davidson Sportster master cylinder on it. It's a 19mm. 19mm should be more than enough to power 2 4-piston front calipers. 20 would be better, 21, but 19 will power both of those size pistons. So for 1 4-piston in the rear, 19 should be way more than enough. I just had a fucking revelation. Man, so I think I run a 22 on the front of my bagger. I need a bigger master cylinder for the Softail. Anyways, it feels really good. It's not as good as it should be. Like, I like my brakes to be nailed, man, like fucking dialed. Some people like them spongy for riding. I'm 225, like spongy ain't cutting it when I'm dipping back on something. I want them just rock solid and real hard too. Like, I want to just have that, I want to really feel them. These, they come down, they've got a bit of play and they're a little soft, and then they'll lock, which it's nice in a wheelie, but I just want a little more pressure out of them. But it rides well. It's wheelies. It's stupid. That's the easiest clutch up bike made ever. You don't do anything. If you watch the video, I don't even move my body. You just give it barely any gas, very low RPM, or it'll fry the tire. It's just bow, and just let the clutch out. And it goes bow, and it throws the gas tank in your face. And then you gotta, holy fuck, catch it and then lay back deep into it. And it's gotta be super deep. Like this, you gotta be going backwards to even slow down, because it's a long bike, but it's so smooth. That thing is so, it made 115 horsepower and it's butter smooth. It's smooth like a stock 96 inch, but powerful like a fucking monster. It is a really fun bike to ride. I really love it. I haven't got much riding time with it because I've ruined a tendon in my forearm the very first day I took this back out. The first videos I posted of me riding the old Silver Fox out here. I'd been working 13 hours a day fabricating that truck, just working with steel. My arms were smoked, and I went out and just slung a bike into a drift for the first time in 7 months. Really out of practice, really out of hand and arm shape, and they were smoked. and just started winging that thing, whipping it, really shitty too. Up on the handlebars, really, really stiff in the arms. It should drop your weight back into the seat and let your body just kind of flow with the bike. But I was, you know, scared and, oh, I don't remember how to do this very well. And then my arm's been just a swollen piece of shit ever since. That's part of being like, you know, 44 and trying to still actively be a stunt rider, which I'm kind of having revelations on that too, that I don't know. I might be coming to the end of the road. I don't want to be. I want to be riding real bad. I really feel like I could hand drag this Dyna, and something I've never done. I want to do it. But I need to get fixed. Doctor's appointment today. Have them stick something in there. I don't give a shit what it is. Fucking shoot gasoline in it. Just make me feel better. Silver Fox is done too, though. On that note, we just did a walk around video. I don't know if that's out yet or not, but kind of in depth on everything that I did with that bike. I didn't really want to film the build series of that bike because I didn't want to be filming and have to fucking be all like, hey everybody, fucking I'm on camera shit, you know. That's I just wanted to like build this by myself and have my little road back bike and build myself a nice stunt piece and not have everybody in my face kind of while I was doing it, because film days are stressful here, man. That's like the longest, gnarliest work days that we have, and it's brutal. I just wanted to enjoy this one. So I'm sorry if you missed out on it, but there's an in-depth walk around and on all the stuff that we did, and I kind of really get into it. And there's going to be a shitload of video to come to, because this thing will get fixed. I will be riding. Bagger's done. Bagger's sick. Looks really, really beautiful. The Bagger is for sale because, like I said, I need to sell some of my bikes. We're trying to buy a new building. Our lease is up in August, and we really need a building. But buying one it's crazy out here right now, so we might be stuck here for a bit longer. But if we could sell all my motorcycles, I'd be pretty close. I'd be pretty close. The truck project. You guys have seen the truck project. You've only seen a few videos of a few days. I think we're on like day 5 as of me filming this video right now, being released on YouTube. And I have something like 20 some days of filming that goddamn truck. Built it, it's beautiful. It's unreal, dude. It jumps like this. I hit like a 3-foot dirt hit, like a dirt bike would do, and it went stupid. Felt so good. Got it done, brought it home, took it to the alignment shop the next day. Rob aligned it, which he checked my alignment and it was dialed. Me and Sean did it with tape measures and fucking nailed it. Steering wheel was a little off, but the wheels were dialed. So I get the alignment done. On the way home, my rear end blows up. Blows up. Like the pins came out of the carrier and the fucking gears ate each other and a bunch of shit went through there and it's smoked. So that being said, the truck's gonna be parked for a while because that front end cost me about twice as much as I wanted to spend on a front end and pretty much ran me out of money completely. So I'm done spending money on the truck for a year at least, which is goddamn disappointing. I haven't even got to take it out yet. I hit a jump in the parking lot by Sean's. But if anybody knows a place that has, I at least need some recommendations on some rear ends for a pre-runner. Something affordable and something that can handle 500 plus horsepower to the tires and can take a beating. And will bolt right up to a Chevy goddamn whatever drive shaft it is I have, because I have a very expensive custom built drive shaft in it already. And my rear end was a built 12 bolt, which is not great, but you know, it did the job for like 3 years. And then she catastrophically blew to shit cruising down the road at like 35 miles an hour. Haven't even got on the thing yet since I built it. Just burn. It went bong, 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 bong. I did roll a pretty gnarly burnout down the road actually the day we got it done at lunch. That might have done it. Burnout's on a locked up 37. I was little front brake, zot, 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 just whistling and popping blow off valve. I got some homies in front of me. They were hanging out the window, you know, like fools, whiling out. It was a really good time. Tempe. Had some really good ramen out in Tempe. That shit was fire. So the truck is going to be on a delay anyways, unless I come up on some money, sell a motorcycle, or somebody gives me a rear end somehow. That could happen. I could will that shit to happen. And on that note, I got nothing else for you. We got a lot of videos coming out. We got a lot of monkey shit going on. Monkey's getting tore apart. It's going to go to paint and powder coat and a bunch of other stuff, and then we'll start filming the putting it back together process and show you guys what it's going to be. It's going to be just like the Silver Fox right here. I'm going to paint match it and do it to match like pretty much to the T as best I can. I even got little side covers for it. They're going to be black like a Harley. Mine are black. Yep, they're going to be black. I need to get some rivet on gold eagles to put on the side. That shit would be yard hard. Closing words. Contemplate this on the tree of woe. You ready? Got a bottle of ibuprofen. Probably pronounced it wrong. Eat it. So, my arm hurts. I'm taking this stuff a lot. So you open up the bottle. It's got the seal on the top, right? Now, seal's a pain in the ass to get off. So you just fucking stab a hole in it, jiggle out your ibuprofen. Come on, you cocksucker. Get the ibuprofen in there. I gotta take them like 3 times a day. Or maybe I don't take them for 6 months for now. But I'm like, shit, my arm hurts. I'm gonna take this. So I go and take it, and I'm fucking jiggling trying to get ibuprofen out, and it's pissing me off. I'm like, you fucking crack, fucking sucker, motherfucker. And then I get him, and then I'm back to work, but I'm like, motherfucker, fucking motherfucker, fuck every motherfucker around me. And then I'm mad. When I could have just stopped, took 1 second, peeled it off clean, done the job fully all the way through, and then the rest of my life would have been working. Oh man, I'm so happy. This is awesome. The point of my story is follow through on everything you do in life. Because if you don't, it will follow you around and fuck you over for the rest of its life. But if you follow through from the very beginning, nothing but ease and happiness will follow you for the rest of your life. Ryan Kruesi, probably full of shit. Peace.